So it's Saturday, it is John Frost Square, it's the Music Trail 2026. 100 live musicians across the whole of the city over 2 days. And this is where it begins for John Frost Square. Please make some amazing noise for Oscar Holland! Come on!
Yeah, fly low, stay cool. Can't clip these wings and go smooth.
Move like sparrow, fly through the marrow. Eyes red beam, murder name with no arrow. Slide through the night, black whip, no Camaro. Heart like frost, but the soul still feral. Feathers in the wind, don't miss my mark. Fly through the dark, can't gauge my spark. City on lock, still play my part. I'm a black winged bird with a diamond heart. Step with a shadow, I'm way too slick. Got money on me, can't move too quick. Cold in my veins, take low from grit. They talk online, but they fold real quick. Hey, midnight chase, I'm a phantom hunt. 808 kick with a heartbeat numb. Never had wings, but I learned to run. Now I fly through pains on the sun, don't grow up like sparrow. Fly through the marrow, eyes red beam, had a name with no arrow. Slide through the night, black whip, no Camaro. Heart like frost, but the soul still feral. Feathers in the wind, I don't miss my mark. Fly through the dark, I cage my spark. City on lock, they'll play my part. I'm a black winged bird with a diamond heart. Wings out wide, but I keep that hush. Whole world loud, but I move in rush. City don't sleep, but my eyes stay touched. Still I run deep, no fake, no crutch. Lights on fade, I don't need that fame. Drip like rain, got ice in my veins. Pain made art, now I carve my name. Every bar hit like a mark from a flame. Can't grab me now, my ball rage. Skyline thoughts when I break that cage. Every cut made me flip that page. The storm got calm, but I keep that blade. Well, that's dark for first song. Move like sparrow, fly through the marrow. Eyes red beam with a name with no arrow. Slide through the night, black whip, no Camaro. Heart like frost, but the soul still feral. Feathers in the wind, I don't miss my mark. Fly through the dark, I cage my spark. City on lock, they'll play my part. I'm a black winged bird with a diamond heart. Move like sparrow, fly through the marrow. Eyes red beam with a name with no arrow. Slide through the night, black whip, no Camaro. Heart like frost, but the soul still feral. Feathers in the wind, I don't miss my mark. Fly through the dark, can't cage my spark. City on lock, still play my part. Black winged bird with a diamond heart. Hello, Newport. Wow. Talking's not a good idea, I don't think. Next song. I've been flying way above the people, but slowly through I see evil. Feathers in the fire still regal. Don't need a steeple, I'm the eagle. Always said stay grounded, I said never that. I was born with the storm, with the thunder crack. Cut my shadow loose, now I'm running back to the sky where the pain can't summon that. City on my back, got the skyline bruised. Heart tattooed with the nights I lose. Talk cheap, but the flight's high value. Eyes on prey, yeah, the cold wind guides you. You can't clip wings if you built from scars. Every downfall, just another lift-off mark. I was raised in the dark, now I live in the spark. Truth cut deep, but it lit my heart. Fly with a fear can't reach you. They look up, but they can't see through. Gold in my soul still lethal. Feathers in the flame, I'm free to. I when the world turns see-through. Storm in my chest, still peaceful. They don't make us stay true, and I'm not they call it. Stay in the talk, breaks his faith. Ring out on free code I make. Heart got number, the little cake and move I make, got soul to take. Wait, what's my mind like? Oh yeah. Mine like a maze, but not like quick. Wrote my name on the storm I flipped. Hold down wheels, trying to cut my gift. The wings too wide, my sound too sick. Talk from demons, they sharp my knife. Feel my anger, my scars, my light. If it's steam, has been that violent, but swallow my crib and the flame my life. Flying with a fear can't reach you. They look up, but they can't see through. Gold in my soul still lethal. Feathers in the flame, I'm free to. Storm in my chest, still peaceful. They don't make us stay free fuel. I'm the one they call an eagle. emotion, devotion to rise. I don't blink when I stare at the sky. Every lie just another disguise. Every fall's just another goodbye. Fly with a fear can't reach you. They look up but they can't see through. Gold in my soul still lethal. Feathers in the flame I when the road turns see-through. Storm in my chest still peaceful. They don't make us take refuel. I'm the one they call an eagle. From the dirt to the cathedral, say my name, eagle. Go on. I watch, I wait, I haunt. A shadow draped over your sleep. I'm the thought you can't confront.
Perched on the edge of your crooked mind. Black feather sharp thoughts, the kind you can't rewind. Night drift heavy but my shadow crawls the wall. I whisper in your ear all the darkness calling.
Till the shadow take flight. Frozen in the mist, watching life pass by. Thunder in my eyes, I'm the whisper in the night. A murder in my wings, I'm the shadow in the night. Crows in the mist, watching life pass by. Thunder in my eyes, I'm the whisper in the night. Follow my flight, I'm the end of your life. Oh god, this fast, I need to breathe. Phone shut me from room, I'm a silent judge. Every lie, every crime I carry the grudge. Things on the ridge calling out your name in the black and mirror reflects your shame. Pouring at your mind like peck, it's all on the empty in your chest you can't control. Hollow streets, hollow heart, I glide through it all. Shadow on a touch makes another rise and fall. Ooh, bassy. Oh, I can feel that in my legs. A murder in my wings, feel the shadow take flight. Darkness in my clothes, I feed on an eye. Murder in my eyes, all your sins I'll ignite. Murder in my wings, feel the shadow take flight. Darkness in my clothes, I feed on an eye. Murder in my eyes, all your sins I'll ignite. Follow my flight, on the end of your life. Murder in my wings, feel the shadow take flight. Darkness in my clothes, staring day from night. Murder in my eyes, I'm your undoing tonight. Murder in my wings, feel the shadow take flight. Darkness in my clothes, I feed on the night. Murder in my eyes, all your sins I'll ignite. Follow my shadow, I'm the last thing inside. Winds of regret, your guilt in my talons. Silence screams echo while your courage abandons. Crows gather closer, black tide in the sky. A storm of sorrow, the wilt's lullaby. Your lies twist and turn, I savor the taste. I'm the ghost of your past you can't erase. Feathers slip with sorrow, wings heavy with pain. I descend like rain, again and again. Murder in my wings, feel the shadow take flight. Darkness in my clothes, tearing day from night. Murder in my eyes, I'm your undoing tonight. Murder in my wings, feel the shadow take flight. Darkness in my clothes, tearing day from night. Murder in my eyes, I'm your undoing tonight. Follow my shadow, vanish out of sight. No, not yet. No, right. I brought a very special little book with me today. It's called The Complete Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. And, well, I need a drink first and then I'm going to keep going. My mouth's drier than the Sahara. Now, while I struggle to put the lid back on, I'll explain. There's a man called Edgar Allan Poe. Not anymore, there was. And he wrote a poem called The Raven, which First Tree House of Horror from The Simpsons did a little parody of. And I thought, when I did my album about birds, because it's my favourite poem, oh, where's the page? Did someone take my bookmark out? Did someone take my bookmark out? No, this is not good. Well, there's lots of time now. Oops. What these are? Oh yeah, I forgot about the index. Nine, 4, 3. See, I had a bookmark. I say bookmark. It was a game of hangman I played in biology. The words were hemorrhage and phlegm.
It was on the table.
Thank you. Play the next track now if you want. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as one went gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, "tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more." How distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished tomorrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from the books a cease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost and all. For the rare and maiden whom the angels name and all, nameless here forevermore. Yeah, and the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now to still the beating of my heart I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer, said I, "Loud and truly, your forgiveness I implore." But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came tapping, so faintly you came rapping at my chamber door. That I scarce was sure I heard you, here I opened wide the door, darkness there and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken and the stillness gave no token. The only word they spoken was the whispered word. But this I whispered and an echo murmured back the word, merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning more my soul. That's the wrong page. No, it was right. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see them what they're at it, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter in there stepped the stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mine of lord or lady pushed above my chamber door. Just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. And then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou," I said, "saw no graven, ghastly, grim and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, but the raven sitting only on the bust of bust, only that one word as if his soul. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculpted bust above his chamber door, with such name as nevermore. Oh, then Simeon Cecil. With such name as nevermore. But the raven sitting lonely on the placid bus spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing farther then he uttered, not a feather then he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, "Other friends have flown before, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above his chamber door." Then the bird said, I replied so aptly spoken, doubtless said I, "What it utters is its only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed faster, till his songs run burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore of never more." But the raven still beguiling all my sad soul into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yours, what this grim and gainly ghastly gaunt and ominous bird of yours, bent in croaking nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing, to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining, on the cushion's velvet lining that the lamplight gloated o'er. But whose velvet lining that the lamplight gloated o'er? She shall press up nevermore. Then I thought the air grew denser, perfume from an unseen stanza, swung by seraphim, whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch I cried, by God hath lent thee, by these angels that hath sent thee, respite and nepenthe, from thy memories of Lenore. Is there balm in Gillard? Tell me, I implore, of the raven nevermore. Prophet said, I think of evil. Prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate, yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted. Tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gillard? Tell me, I implore, quoth the raven nevermore. What's the thing of evil? Prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore. Tell this soul with sorrow laden, if within the distant Aiden it shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels name Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend I shrieked up starting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Heave no black bloom as a token of the lie thy soul has spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beat from out my heart and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven nevermore. And the raven never flitting, still is sitting on that pallid rusted palace just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon that is dreaming. The lamplight o'er streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Thank you. Well, I've got one song left, and before we start, I want to give a shout out for this song, because, I'm dearing. I was sat on my phone at 2 o'clock in the morning, and my mother's best friend Tash, there, texted me saying, I really liked your EP you've just put out, can I write you a chorus for your next song? I said, go on, and she wrote me this. I still wrote the verses. Blinded by the people that I cannot see through, you're the last thing on my mind. Though I cannot equal, you're always in my sequel. Yeah, you're the only thing on my mind. Blinded by the people that I cannot see through, you're the last thing on my mind. You're always in my sequel. The only thing on my lightning veins and a razor tongue. Born from the gutter with a pain begun. Talk big truth but the liars run. Every scar I burn is a loaded gun. I was raised by rain and electric skies. Thunder in my soul, no lullabies, no compromise. I baptize lies. Tears are the ones who watch me rise. Every step I take is a shockwave. Every breath that I make is a cold grave. Try to chain my name, I broke the cage. Turn the pain to a stage, now the crowd to rage. I don't pray, I perform resurrections. Turn their dreams to divine reflections. It's so big but I live in aggression. Truth cuts deep with divine intentions. Mirror to my mind, present your all. Voice in my head still stands 10 tall. I don't need your calm, I don't need your call. The eye of the storm when blinded by the people that I cannot see through. You're the last thing on my mind. Though I cannot equal, you're always in my sequel. Yeah, you're the only thing on my mind. Blinded by the people that I cannot see through. You're the last thing on my mind. Though I cannot equal, you're always in my sequel. Yeah, you're the only thing on my mind. Storm in my head, no pace, no cigarette. criminal. Every thought starting, my brain's all digital. World's gone cold. Stay the original truth cuts deep. Blaze habitual. Never bow down, never play submissive. In my blood, but the love's still vicious. Dreams got burned. Dreams delicious. Feast on love, so the pain's delicious. Go man, hit her up, catch her with a romance. Ask Yal if she wanna slow dance. They've got her legs above. I say no man, I wanna take things slow man. Sneak up like a coastal taipan and make her fall in love. Cause you look so perfect standing there with your eyes and nose and ears and hair. And if you have none of those, I just don't care. Cause to the inch of the perfect height, your blood type is just my type. And if you don't have blood, then that's okay. Blinded by the people that I cannot see through, you're the last thing on my mind. Though I cannot equal, you're always in my sequel. Yeah, you're the only thing on my mind. Blinded by the people that I cannot see through, you're the last thing on my mind. Though I cannot equal, you're always the only thing on my mind.
Who's that? Make some noise for Oscar, everybody. Hello, mate. Give your mic, give your mic, give your mic.
All right, okay.
Mate, there's a couple over there, and they were hanging on your every word. So we've got to give some love to the guys over there and all around the place. Mate, you've just opened up the first festival of 2026 in Newport City Centre. How's that feel?
I don't have words.
I know, it's outstanding. And these guys were just amazing for you, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was terrified, and then the second I was on here, I wasn't anymore. Until then, I had to talk, and then I was again.
I know the way towards the end, you got really into your groove. It was great. So, tell me about your socials. Where can we find you on social media?
Oscar Holland underscore music on Instagram, Oscar Holland music on TikTok, Oscar.LHH on Snapchat. If you want it, I don't care.
Yeah, go. I'll have a Snapchat. You know, we're mates, so it's fine. Yeah, go for it.
Oscar Holland on Facebook.
Yeah. Music. Where are we getting your music? Spotify. Hang on, Tiger. We're coming on to the music. That's the socials. Music.
Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon Music, everything.
Brilliant.
Everything.
Make sure you check Oscar out. If you go to Newport City Radio Socials, we've already tagged you in on Instagram, and we can find you there. Make some noise for Oscar Holland, everybody. Come on. That was brilliant.
You've been great.
That's all right, we'll sort that in a minute, Oscar, don't worry. Okay, still to come on this stage, Lisa C is going to be next. We are working our way up to Ryan Keys and Night Shift on the stage, and a massive laser light show at 7 o'clock. We're so excited.
They screaming, go man, hit her up, catch her with her romance. Ask Yal if she wanna slow dance, then put her legs above. I say no man, I wanna take things slow man. Sneak up like a coastal taipan and make her fall in love.